Welcome to Eyes Open Media. As you can see by the title, this is the big distraction. I was thinking about this, and I was like, "There's no way that they're going to just say one day, look, here it is, okay?" And I'm talking about the revaluation of the dinar, and I'm talking about the launch of the projects and stuff like that. I don't think they're gonna say, okay, today's the day. Okay, I don't think that's gonna happen like that. I think they need a huge distraction, and I mean a global distraction to pull this off. Okay, it's gonna happen, but like I said, I think they're going to need a global distraction, basically a media blackout. Okay, they're gonna need something that pulls every media to attend to something else, something tragic, okay, and then they sneak it in that day. It's like just think about the Pope when the Pope came, right? The Pope came to America, and everything in the media was about the Pope or Donald Trump, okay? But nobody realized that the Chinese president came to America too. A lot of you guys probably didn't even know he was even in America the same time the Pope was, because he came through the West Coast. He came through Washington State, and then he came down when the Pope and then was there, and then he joined everybody at the end around Saturday and Sunday. Okay, and then Obama talked to him, and they did some things on Sunday and Monday, I think, and then he went back. I think Tuesday, I think, to China. So that's exactly how they're probably going to do this reset, this launch of the humanitarian projects, this revaluation of the dinar. I think they're going to do it that way. I think you might be able to hear it on the local media, the small media stations. Maybe if somebody here and there might say something about it, and they'll be like, "Oh, the Iraqi dinar has revalued. Wow." Yeah, so back to the main tragic news. You know what I mean? So it's like they're going to. I think that's exactly how it's going to happen. There's going to be a tragedy, and it'll be a global tragedy, and they are going to then sneak it in as everyone is talking about this global tragedy. You know why? Because if they just come out and say the dinar has revalued, do you know how many people in America would be ticked off and pissed off? One reason is because there has been governors and senators that have told American citizens not to buy the dinar. Number one. Number two, it would look like it was all set up for money and wealth in the first place, because we went in there, we destroyed it, we rebuilt it, and then we revalue it, and then we forced them to revalue, and now and then the insiders and all the people that knew about the dinar make all the money. So that people will say, you Americans are blah 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 blah. So that's number two. Okay. Number three, a lot of people think it's a scam. Okay, so you know how ticked off people would be when people hear from Forbes magazine and all these other magazines that it was a scam, and then it happens. Okay, so there's a lot of reasons why they don't want to do this out in the open. Okay, they want to sneak this thing in when everybody's paying attention to something else. Okay, so for me personally, I believe that something else. I'm gonna go on record because I just don't care. This is Eyes Open Media. Okay, if I wanted to care, I put it on Currency 365 main channel. Okay, but this is Eyes Open Media, so we talk how we wanna. We say what we wanna over here. That's why, I'm saying, the comment section has been open since the beginning. Well, yeah, I think it was. I don't know what happened to the comment section, but anyway, you can talk, you can do whatever you want on this channel. All right. So, but I'm gonna go on record because I did think about it, and I thought I seen it in the spiritual, and I actually contacted another a prophet of mine, and she actually kind of agreed with me that it could happen that way. So I'm gonna go on record, and I'm gonna tell you guys that I believe, just looking into the spiritual realm, that I could be totally wrong, but I think that they're going to be able to pull this off from a major, major tragic accident, okay, or death, okay. And I believe I'm just me. I believe it's going to be the death of Beyonce. I think, and if they add Jay-Z to it, that would be even bigger. Okay, I think a global distraction will be able to sneak in the reset, the dinar, the launch of the projects, and I think the only name that comes to my mind that they can pull this off right now is the death of Beyonce knows. So that's what I think, and of course they can throw if they throw Jay Z in there. I mean, you're gonna be the media would be talking about this for weeks, okay? Especially if they do it like this. If Beyonce goes and then a week later Jay Z goes, then they could stretch it out for a little longer and maybe reset some other currencies like the Ryan, Riel, and other things like that within that week without people knowing. Okay, so that is just me. And I did talk to another prophet about it, and she says she kind of agreed with it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I know one thing: they're going to need a global distraction to pull this off, okay? You're talking about resetting a currency that's been dead for a long time and making people wealthy, okay? It doesn't matter if it comes out at 50 cents, a dollar, $2, you're still. If at 50 cents, there's gonna be a lot of millionaires, okay? At a dollar, everybody's rich, basically, okay? At $2, $3, now you're talking about multi millionaires, and some people are going to be in the billionaire range. Okay, so and that's just the dinar. We're not even talking about the riel. We're not talking about any other currencies that could reset, and we're not talking about the projects either, because a lot of people are going to be millionaires off the humanitarian projects funding as well, because they're going to be cashed out of their companies. Okay, so we're not even talking about that. Okay, I'm just talking about the dinar and how wealthy people are going to be, even if it comes out at 50 cents. So they're going to need a massive distraction, a global distraction. And I think this is going to be Beyonce. I think Beyonce knows King Bay, as they call her around the globe. Okay. I think it's going to be her. I think they're going to use King Bay and Jay-Z, global distraction, to slip this thing under through. I could be totally wrong, but at the same time, I could be totally right. So watch out for that, all right? And this is Eyes Open Media. We talk about us all, man. We're not pulling those strings over here. I keep it more light on the main channel, on the backup channel, powered by Eyes Open Media. I ain't, we'll talk our talk and we'll say what we want to say on this side, all right? But we'll keep it godly, of course. So it is what it is. If you guys have any comments, please comment below. Let me know what you think a huge global distraction could be for them to pull this thing off here in October, November, or December. All right, let me know, because they're going to need one. So if you guys have any other big global distract, maybe Madonna, maybe something, who knows? But if you have a global distraction that you think they can use to pull this off, comment below and let me know. I would love to hear your comments on this. All right, so it is what it is. But I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to need a global distraction, a blackout from the media to pull this thing off. All right, guys, Currency 365, powered by Eyes Open Media. Never forget that. Shout out to everybody watching the football games too today. Forgot about that. So yeah, just enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you guys. Hopefully sometime this week I'll put up another video on this backup channel. I'm trying to at least do one video on this backup channel. I really need to be doing two, but I'm gonna try to continue to do one, at least one a week. All right, guys. Currency 365, powered by Eyes Open Media. Salute.